I think the formula is a little soft. Welcome back. It's been a while since we started a video with a non-full face of makeup, so thought we would switch it up today. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. If you are new around here, consider subscribing. I do post 2 beauty videos every week, and I would love for you to be part of them. If you would like to do that, all you have to do is leave me a comment, whether it's about this video or something you would like to see from me. I love hearing from you, so please leave a comment and subscribe. If you want to make sure you stay in the loop with everything that's going on around here, make sure you click that bell as well to be notified of new videos. Now that we've got our basic greeting down, hello! I am looking a little ghostly. I have foundation, concealer, and set. I have my brows on, and I have a tiny bit of liquid highlighter because I totally forgot we're going to be testing out a powder highlighter today, so please forgive me. There's just a tiny hint of sheen from some Wet n Wild liquid illuminators that I put on before setting my face. Today, I thought we would try out a couple of new products. Most of them are from ColourPop, though I have one from the drugstore as well. I do have the new L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted blush. I picked up one of the shades, and I've been wearing that for a couple of days lately, so I thought I would share it with you. The ColourPop stuff, on the other hand, is more of a first impression. I have not gotten the chance to use any of this yet. It did just arrive in the mail. I had gotten a few things on sale and was able to try out some of their single shadows for the first time in the pressed version. So I'm really excited to start off our eye look with a couple of those today. We're going to do some face products as well. I have a new bronzer and highlight duo for us to try, as well as some lip products for us to try on together. So I'm really excited. If you are excited for this video, give it a thumbs up. That really helps me know what you guys are into. This, I feel like, while it's not a bad product, I don't feel like it's worth the money. While I think it's really nice that ColourPop upgraded and gave us a mirror, thank you, I love that. That is part of why I purchased this. My issue here is that these 2 products are not for the same skin tone, and that's really frustrating. For anyone who suits that bronzer, the highlight is too deep. For anyone who suits the highlight, the bronzer is too light. That was a mistake on their part. I didn't think the deep one looked that deep. I actually almost ordered that one by mistake just because I didn't note the color of the packaging on this one. With that aside, I think that their eyeshadows have proven to be a wonderful purchase regardless of what format you prefer, whether you want to do a palette that's kind of pre-packaged for you or you want to pick your own shades. The single pans are slightly larger, and I feel like they have slightly less fallout than the ones in the palette. And they're even easier to blend out. Maybe that's just these colors, but I just think they're flawless. I think they're beautiful, beautiful shades, and I was really grateful to pick them up at an extra discount. The collaboration with Kathleen Lights in Aquarius. I really enjoy the color. I think the formula is just a little bit soft. You'll want to be careful with the amount of pressure you're applying with. It is warm today, but it's not that warm, so I'm not really entirely sure why that happened. Please share with us your thoughts if you've had a similar experience. I would say that the Lippie sticks are a good value if you enjoy having lots of different colors and you don't often finish one. They are not a huge amount of product for the price that they are, is why I tried to resolve that flaking off of the formula by just utilizing that. You don't actually get a lot of product in there, so that's just a side note in case you're unfamiliar. The application is not my favorite. I'm not a fan of the brush as it doesn't quite fit the valve. I feel like you're either getting a little bit on that brush, which I did the first time, so I re-dipped and then pulled it out again. I pulled it out too fast. So it came out dripping with product, almost flung gloss across my room. I don't like that. I don't like when the applicator doesn't fit the stopper inside the product packaging itself, because that's when you ruin clothes. Truly. That is how I've ruined a lot of pairs of black pants. That's how I've ruined a lot of clothing that I really loved, from packaging where the doe foot does not fit the valve, and so it ends up spraying out. That would be my critique on this applicator, as well as the fact that it came kind of crusty and crunchy and I had to break it in, if you will, which I thought was really strange. I'm not someone who owns other brush tip applicator glosses, so I can't compare that for you to other experiences. As it stands right now, I cannot give you a verdict on this Lippie Stix primer, as it is clear and I have not been able to test it for a full day yet to see if it makes a difference. I will need to get back to you on that one. I want to put Koi on my lid and then use Paper Tiger to kind of blow out the crease. I did pick up this House of Mirrors duo from ColourPop. There's one lighter duo than this, though I thought from some other reviews I had seen that it would be too fair for me. So this is the medium shade. I do have a bit of self-tanner on at the moment, so for the record, I'm wearing a foundation from Cover FX that is N30 at the moment, just so you have a point of reference for how deep this is. Let's go ahead and start playing around with the eyeshadow. I have only swatched these, so this is going to be a completely new experience. I did prime my lids with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I did recently compare that concealer in a video, so if you would like to check that out, I will link that for you in the corner. It's really beautiful how pigmented this is applying. I like that so far. As I do have hooded eyes, I'm going to bring this darkest shade up above where my natural crease settles so that it's still visible when my eyes are open. I really love that shade. That's beautiful. We're going to try out this L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted Scented Blush. I'm not the biggest peach fan, but it's okay. I do like that they included a mirror, even though they didn't include it on top of the packaging. It's underneath the blush. This is in the shade 191 Fantastical. I'm not sure how pigmented this is, so I'm just trying to go in with a light hand at first. I like that it's buildable and it's nothing too crazy straight out the gate. I am yet to try a ColourPop pressed highlighter. It's pretty. The highlight looks a little too dark for me when it's not in the light. Can you see that kind of shadow there? It's even less obvious in person, but I can tell that this highlight is just a little dark for me. I'm going to top it with something a little lighter just so I don't have that shadow on the high points of my face. Honestly, I'm really irritated with what my nose keeps doing. It keeps breaking up. I think it's that liquid highlighter. I really do. Because this looked fine until I did just a little bit of that liquid highlighter from Wet n Wild on my nose, and now it looks like a world map and it's all separated. For a little bit of brightening on those high points, I am going to go in with the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. I'm going to use this highlight for my inner corner since it shouldn't be too dark for that. It actually is a little dark for that. That's unfortunate. I'm going to do the same thing, go in with the Amrezy on my inner corners. Go off camera and apply some mascara, and then I will be back to try on some lip products with you in just a minute. Alrighty dreamers, I have our eye look all finished. I put some mascara on. I'm wearing the Revlon Volumizing, though it is starting to dry out. I'm very sad. I think that video went up a little over a month ago, so just for the record, this did not stay fresh as long as I thought it would, but I do really love this mascara and I will be repurchasing it. I'm really impressed with how this look turned out. While I feel like this is a really more springtime look than it is summer, it can go either way. It really just depends on how deep a colors you're used to wearing, but I think this looks beautiful and very bright and airy. I'm really a fan of this look. So definitely tag me in your recreations. As always, I will leave my Instagram handle down here. It is the same as my channel name, as well as my Twitter if you guys are interested in following me on there. On my lips already, I do have their Lippie Stick Primer. It comes in the same packaging as their, not Lippie pencils, their original Lippie Sticks. It does have just kind of a slight, almost blue cast to it, so it did turn my lips almost a little bit purple, but it is a clear wax. Not wax, there's ingredients available online if you're interested in reading them. I also picked up in their Lippie Stick formula the collaboration with Kathleen Lights in Aquarius. That's a single swatch for you. I just think it's gorgeous. So I want to try this on first, and then we also have a gloss to try on. I'm glad I was still rolling because a whole chunk of the lipstick just came off. Let's see if we can use that. I think the formula is a little soft. I feel like it has just the right amount of pink to not look dead or like your lips are too nude or whited out in any way. I really enjoy this. This is a beautiful kind of natural nude if you are similar to my skin tone. Again, for the record, I am wearing N30 in the Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation today, as I am wearing a little bit of self-tanner on my body. I have decluttered former ColourPop Lippie sticks that I have owned just because the colors weren't quite for me. That's the one risk with ordering the colors online. My lips are so peely today. It's so sad. This is the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. They just came out with a bunch of new shades of these and they changed the applicator. This is now a small brush applicator, which is fine. It's not my preference by any means. I would rather have a doe foot. This color is stunning. It's like a coral with a golden shimmer. This color is stunning. Hair in my mouth. Anyway, I hope you consider subscribing before you leave. If you haven't already, I'd love to have you back here for 2 beauty videos every week. They generally come out on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so click that bell to be notified when they go live. I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. I hope you keep dreaming, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.